palace in Istanbul.
So there are nails involved. Not with the construction, but with the like floorboards and wall panels and stuff like that. Because I found a lot of panels used to hide nail heads. We're in the gardens now. Same Nijo Jo Castle in Kyoto. No cameras were allowed inside, so we toured all the rooms and saw all the murals and the painted ceilings and the gold leafed everything and stuff. It was neat. And now we're outside doing the circumference in the gardens. There are two kinds of gardens in Japan, a wet garden and a dry garden. You're all known Zen gardens with the sand and the rakes and stuff. That's a dry garden. But yeah, I couldn't help it. But this is a wet garden with a, it might be called a path garden, something where there's a path around the water feature. This is a step. And then dry garden is where you rake the sand or pebbles in a water pattern or something. What do you call it? You're telling the world.
I am. Oh my God, people. The inside's amazing. First of all, look it up because we were not allowed to take pictures.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to let people know that it's live.
Yeah.
But unbelievable. The floor is called the Nightingale.
The Nightingale Hallway.
Because of how the nails and the clamping system work. The planks are about 2 of my feet width. I've measured.
Oh yeah.
So they're very wide planks, but the way that those metal nails and clamps work, as you walk, it like makes little bird squeaky noises.
And it's not squeaky. It's
not,
birds.
It's like little tweeting of birds. The walls are gorgeous. Pretty much everything is themed seasonal.
Yeah.
It's all nature. It's all seasonal. There's a peony room. There's like giant pine trees. Everything is gold.
And painted
on there. The tiger room was interesting because tigers are not from Japan. So they based it on
hides.
Tiger hides that had arrived and any art that they saw from either China or Korea, which means some of them look a little wonky.
My favorite one was the nursing mother.
There's a nursing mother where 3 of the tigers are actually tiger cubs and the other one is leopard because they believed that tigers would also birth leopards. So, yeah, I mean, there's transoms, carved wood transoms between the rooms. 14
inches thick wood.
Because depending on which room you're in, the carving is a different picture. So you might have peonies and flowers and whatever birds on the other side or in the other room. Same transom as peacock and whatever kind of thing. Ceilings are all gridded and painted within. They're carved, painted. The shogun would sit, like the floors were slightly elevated depending on the feudal system of where you would sit if you were there to talk to the shogun. He sat on the highest, but even the ceilings were higher in those areas. So above him was even like carved out higher. The mat floors.
Yeah, we were shoeless the whole time.
Yeah, we had to take shoes off, couldn't take any pictures. They had, so much. It was just so pretty.
Yeah.
All the nails were covered.
Yeah, that's why I told him there were nails in the construction, but not only into holding panels
and
down.
They were hidden with beautiful carvings that were gold. A lot of the actual walls are not in there to reproductions because the walls are in
Museums.
Like storage and on display museum stuff for I think probably protection because sweet baby carrots. They just hide.
Yeah, that's what we asked the one docent about climate control because it's washikozo, it's paper walls.
Right.
And
you can
wood
see
plank.
like little bits of sunlight to the outside world. So I asked, like, what did they do to stay warm in the winter? Sounds like some sort of clay pot stove where they would put charcoals and stuff in there just to kind of radiate heat. They'd also heat up stones that they tuck into
The folds out there.
to kind of like keep them cold. And she said they would also just shiver.
Yeah.
And we just shake a lot.
Yeah.
because you can see sunlight through.
Yeah.
And
I wondered if she was trying to tell us how it doesn't get that cold here, but I know it snows here.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the
Dry
Carolinas.
of a cold.
Yeah.
I don't know, but she was very nice.
Hmm.
I forget hundreds of those coverings for the nails.
Yeah. Panels were covered in nails. All the copper and brass sliding handles, gold.
So much. But the ceilings, the upper parts of the wall and the ceilings are all still original. So you can
Yes.
see some of them are still under restoration.
Yeah.
I was looking for the word
Yeah.
restoration.
Yeah, and they had fans in there. Again, 1603, the Shogun era. 1867, this was occupied. It did say that in 1867, when Japan went from fittings back to chrysanthemum to show, but this,
Yeah.
so you figure, that's what I said. Versailles Palace in Paris is 1660 something, so it's roughly 55 years younger than this, and occupied roughly the same era, the early 1600s to the late 1800s, and used the same way. But again,
We sold no furniture.
oh yeah, no furniture.
There's no furniture in a bit
Oh, yeah.
short, but
Pillows.
At least displayed. There was an armrest. Did you notice?
Yeah, his
Because
armrest.
they had a few of like mannequins in there to depict how you would sit and how they would be facing the shogun and things like that.
So, yeah, see, there's nails.
And he had
Holding
like this
paneling.
like built-in armrest on the floor. But the artwork was really
drainage.
cool because they even like the one room, the painting, it was supposed to look like where you were sitting. You felt like you were in a boat on the lake.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you read that?
Yeah,
So that was like really cool. So I look up pictures.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
Nijo
I
Jo
wish I could
Castle.
take pictures.
Yeah, I've already Googled because I want to show. I want to show somebody the peony ring.
Like, even this is really neat.
This is amazing. I mean, we've been to some ponds, but dude,
And it is just before 10 o'clock in the morning and it is
Yeah.
blazing hot.
I'm sweating through my shirt.
So that red dot on the
Indoor.
Japanese flag is the center of the sun. That is where we are.
It is the land of the rising sun.
It just rises and burns your soul so hard.
I do like.
Look at him.
Oh,
Look at him
heron.
right there, in between the trees, up on the hill.
Oh wow. I don't know if I can
He's
zoom.
got he's kind of turning his head that way. He blends in with the rock.
I can zoom in. I just can't zoom out. Cheerio.
And
And we beat the crowd because we got here when they opened. There were only about 6 people ahead of us, and now there's 600 people behind us. I love the traffic cones in Japan are all bamboo lined for some reason. Well, that one isn't, but
prettier. Yeah, that's the first one that I went. It's
It
not.
wasn't.
And he lies to you
Lies.
people. Lies.
And then the roadblocks are usually chunks of bamboo.
We have seen very little security. We've had to go through no checkpoints, no bag searches,
Yeah, nothing.
nothing. And in there, in any of the places that we've been, there's not really security guards or people. There happened to be the woman that I spoke to ask questions.
Yeah, but she was as much a docent as. Well, actually, and there were pictures saying, there was iconography saying no cameras, no smoking, no eating probably, no shoes. And then the ones showed that you were on camera, like they had security watching you, so that I think if we had pulled out a camera to try to sneak a
Right.
picture, we would have probably
There's
gotten in
really
trouble.
like not. There's nobody
does this
barking at
go?
you. There's no. As the announcement comes on,
See, she likes to
I
you
like
too.
too. And there's a security guard. No,
Where does this go?
I have no idea where we're going.
I don't know either. See, those aren't barking. Those are just kind instructions as to which way to go. The funny sign we saw yesterday was for no group pictures. There was pictures. You could take a camera,
But no large group.
but no large group photos.
Probably because it takes so long to coordinate people.
Yeah, and you're blocking the view of temple that we public passage. I don't want that.
You want this?
I want this. Yeah. Ooh, now that's a wall. Again, we are in a castle, not a palace. So there are moats involved and fortifications, although I don't think this ever battle against other shogun. I don't know.
Yeah, there were 9 towers. I forget what they're called. 9 towers, 4 on each corner, and then some were like in the middle of the moat wall kind of thing,
Yeah.
just for protection. It looks like no mortar. Looks like it's just
Yeah, tucks in.
balancing, maybe a little bit of mortar. I don't know though.
Yeah, also.
Kind of shoving it all together.
Do not climb on the embankment. This is They are setting up for some sort of party here, as you saw in a previous video, probably, before I went in the building. So there's a lot of modern things being assembled around the grounds for some event. I won't make an MFH joke about that. The important quantum property. This gate defends the passage. North side complementing going south. It dates 1626. A 4-legged gate. Does not appear at first glance to be a shikoma. Be similar manner. Although Karaman gate. Okay. Our hotel in Hakone, Hotel Indigo, the doors to the hotel looked like they had these. Let me see if I can see them. The holes for like a center lock, like it looked like a smaller version of this. And I'm like, oh my goodness, how does that lock? Is this? And he said, no, we took that from a castle or a temple or something like in Kyoto. So the hotel we stayed in had old gates made into front doors, or just modern sliding doors. Wow. This is the rest area. Time check, 10 a.m. 8:30, 10. We should quick lap around this and head back. As much as I want to see all of it. Gotta go shopping today. See if Rinhu Garden. Great. Quick lap, gift shop.
Kip said no to a gift shop the other day, supposedly. I know you guys find that hard to believe.
It's impossible to believe. No. We'd already been to one, hadn't we? Or where? Oh, no, that was at the temple where I got my first Goshuin, and that was all I had come for. This cherry tea was propagated from weeping cherry in a Daigoji temple called the Taiko Weeping Cherry. The Taiko Weeping Cherry is said to be 160 years old. Same style cherry trees that were viewed into Daigo. Oh. World Cultural Heritage Site. Tree is a living symbol of exchange between Daigo Temple and Nijo Jo Castle. 74. Cool. Have not found the cherry trees that were sent to DC can't those are somewhere here, and I have to look that up. All right, I can live with a quick right. Getting our steps in. How many steps did you have yesterday, Angela?
I didn't even look.
I had like 13,000.
The only thing that hurt, like my feet are fantastic.
Yeah.
Mom. If you're watching, I don't know if you are, but
We have
your
3.
feet have been wonderful. You got me compression socks. They're great. This bird follows us and mocks us.
Yeah, it's 3
Ah,
3
ah.
cities of laughing crows.
See, listen, he's talking back. But the only thing that hurt him yesterday was my thighs.
Yeah. My thighs hurt at the beginning of the day when I went first stairs and or slope. I know. Sis, are these pomelos?
What?
That tree over there's got fruit. I'm guessing it looks like a pomelo from here, but
We'll say sure.
sure, you know, because
I'm
that's
scared.
couldn't be a grapefruit, orange, nothing.
Like a piece of glass. Kit picks up all kinds of shiny things. That's how he's gonna get like hepatitis and
Tetanus.
typhoid.
Free souvenirs.
Just like if
Off
it's
the
shiny,
ground.
Kip will pick it up.
Yeah. Product of growing up in a small town. Go to the big city and every piece of glass might be a diamond.
See, makes me think.
Oh, the weirdest, not weirdest, we stopped at a random working farm because, you know, when in Japan, see cows. And it had a putt-putt course, a miniature golf course.
Like golf ball.
But it was 18 holes of pristine putting greens. There was no,
Only thing.
yeah, the cows
Farm
were,
of sadness.
the cows were sad and skinny Holsteins.
It was trying to be Young's Jersey Dairy, but it was not Young's Jersey Dairy.
But putt-putt was not AstroTurf or, you know, that's a big ass bug being eaten by ants. So, ooh, look at the weird upward branch growth.
It's really cool.
Yeah. What's that rock say?
I don't know. Google Translate has been heavenly, everybody. Tyler is able to communicate with multiple people. We had a fantastic Italian dinner last night. Check
Thank-
that down, it won't read it.
Yeah, Dane's reward for being such a champion yesterday was find the best spaghetti we could in walking distance. And I guess the one musical artist we listened to said that the best spaghetti she ever had was in Japan, and maybe even Kyoto specifically. And boy howdy,
It was good.
It was-
That pasta was unbelievable.
yeah,
We were the only ones in the restaurant again.
yeah, 7 seats, and we took 3 of them.
No, maybe not. Or maybe 17.
17, maybe. But yeah, we went past another restaurant that's had very distinct signage on the wall that said we only have 7 seats. So act accordingly. Yeah, no English speaking, so have the hotel call. Workers working, putting up lights for the event. The event is called like Naked Kyoto or Naked Nijo. But
So we keep hearing weird birds.
yeah, in my Merlin app,
Apps won't work to pick up, but they are.
I downloaded the Asian or the Japan country, but it says it only has about 53% of the bird knowledge necessary. So it's only picked up so far a turtle dove or an Asian something dove. Asian morning. Oh, I don't know what it was. Might have actually said Oriental and I didn't want to. I don't know. Right, Villa Kyoto was located across the road from Kita. Otemu. 6 meters shorter than the one. We have a handful of station stamps, mostly from the Hakone Ropeway. We have a handful of Goshuin calligraphies done by monks. My goal was to get 8 of those because that signifies a pilgrimage. And we got 2 or 3 yesterday. Getting close. All right, kids. We're at the 21-minute mark. And the only thing left here is roughly the gift shop. So, I'm gonna walk around this corner soon enough. Yeah, very soon. We get around to this. See, there's like language in the stones.
Where they know to stand for the parades.
Precisely. Lanterns that they're gonna plug in. Painting gallery's closed. That's where we would see the originals.
Oh.
Okay. So thanks for tuning in. This has been Nijo Jo Castle. Nijo Castle. The White Castle, the home of White Castle.
We're gonna go get sliders
We're
now.
gonna get sliders.
And some onion rings.
No. Heart of Kyoto. Feng Shui, etc., etc., etc. So thanks for tuning in. We love you, and we will keep up with these bizarre travel adventures with us, and we will talk to you on the next one. Have a great day. There's the